Good evening, folks, and welcome to some Subnautica Death Run. Trying once again to see if we can actually get through this successfully. It'll be interesting to see whether or not that works. So, I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Apologies as well. Artemis is sleeping on one of my hands, so this might be a bit of a challenge, at least to start, until she tires herself out. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Death Run, the various settings are in the description. I am putting it to worse than Death Run for where those choices are available. Unfortunately, I think batteries and scans are probably still bugged, so we're going to probably have an easier time with the batteries and scans than we probably should. So let's get this rolling. Hey, welcome Apollo and Colton and Satiated Panda. I hope you guys have been going well. My day's been going pretty good. Overall. Now I'm home. I just have Artemis sleeping on my hand, so it's gonna be interested. The directional hand. Okay, so what I have to do is quickly get a piece of scrap metal. For instance, that scrap metal. This is necessary to be able to make a, Oh, thank you for the super chat, Whoopi Boy. It's the time, gamers. Hope you guys have a good day. Well, thank you very much, Whoopi Boy. I hope your day is going well, and welcome. Oh, hey, welcome, Kiyosuke and Tiffy. Oh, I've done this a few times, Tiffy. I haven't made it through without dying, though. That's the real problem. Okay, can I make it? There we go, beautiful. I'm alive. This is an optimal situation. Okay, so now, let's see. First thing is to get an air tank. Then we need to get more salvage so that we can start making an air pump. Because the surface air is unbreathable, so this is quite the challenge. Hey, welcome, DYG. And welcome to some Subnautica Death Run. This one makes the game significantly harder by adding nitrogen management. We're going to have some pretty serious radiation eventually. Okay, where is... I need some better options. To be honest, I only need...
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, this is bad.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I didn't want to go below that much, because even with all this, I don't have a lot of oxygen to work with. Yeah, I'm going to do another Hollow Knight stream on Saturday, Colton. I need to first test if the random teleport mod works with randomizer. Because I kind of want to do room randomizer just as more of a gag kind of thing, because I think it'll probably break the logic pretty hardcore. Hey, thank you, Kiyosuke. Usually, so far my best is 2 deaths with worse than Death Run. And the last time I did this, I died in the 2 deaths in the lava zone because I got one hit killed by the sea dragon both times. So, my, oh, no, kitty. This is, oh no. Oh, my cat is, making this a little difficult. Hotkey. Oh, that's very much true, Satiated Panda. It's not going to end well. I do know the gist of doing a playthrough successfully, and I have beaten it deathless on base Death Run settings. The major thing is that these settings triple the damage, which more or less is going to make your life very difficult. I gotta get to the surface and fast. Otherwise, I will have a mild case of drowning.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure.
Come on.
Pause 30 seconds.
I have 30 seconds.
Signs detected.
You know, I probably should have grabbed some bladderfish. Oh, come on. Don't be like this game. Don't make me YOLO this. Ah, it's gonna be close.
Oxygen.
There we are. Beautiful. This is what I have to do initially in order to get some extra stuff. Okay. Miss. You sleeping on my hand. This is making this harder. Yeah, I usually stream on Saturdays with Hollow Knight.
All powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Alright. So what I want to try and do initially is get the stuff to make a repair tool. Repair tool will let me get a lot more power into my lifepod. In the more immediate sense. Stuff that I really need. I also need to make another air tank as a backup. I need spares. Oh, I think it's down here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. I aggroed all of them. That was a dump. We're starting over. I think that's the first time I've done that before. Alright, we're trying from the beginning. Redo it. Oh, jeez. Normally I don't make that mistake. Big F. Alright, let's see. See, the first part's just a warm-up. That doesn't mean, that doesn't count. This one's called Death Run, Colton. It makes the game far, far harder. In this case, I take triple damage, which is why those crash fish very much destroyed me. I should probably bring the first aid kit with me next time. That would be a smart thing to do. Oh, golly. I don't have... I don't have metal salvage right by there. Hey, welcome, Amarok. I hope your day is going well. And thanks for stopping by. Up. Let's get in there. Okay. Let's try this again, this time with feeling. Dang it, Artemis. You are very much... Oh, I've streamed Death Run a few times. I usually have quite a bit of fun with it. It is quite challenging. Ah, there it is. That is what I needed. Oh, this is going to be close. I think I can make it. Fingers crossed, anyway.
Oxygen.
I know, normally I wouldn't have aggroed all of them. But apparently, I had to have the big dumb. Okay, let's see. First things first, oxygen tank. Okay, let's get...
New blueprint acquired.
Might have to wake up Artemis and be like, Artemis, I need you to move. Oh, she's starting to wake up. I think she might have heard. I didn't mean it, Artemis. You can get as comfortable as you like. Yeah. Let's see. What we might do is... Actually, we really need to get the sulfur deposits first. So what we're supposed to do is get one crash fish, not 500. Ah, there you are. Should have probably gotten a second one.
Blueprint acquired.
Alright, now Artemis is off my lap. This will make things a little easier.
The Aurora suffered orbital
Shoot.
pile
No,
failure.
I want the copper.
Unknown. Zero human life signs detected.
Ah, this is gonna be close. Hey, bladderfish, I need
Is
you.
an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased.
Okay, so
unlikely.
eating raw bladderfish will give you oxygen, which is why it's very helpful to have some early on,
Alien life forms
until you
may
get
have
situated.
unexpected applications.
Yeah, remember not to die this time. I think I'm gonna try and remember that. It's more advisory. It's on my to-do list. Don't die. Okay, so I have to orient myself. Hey, I'm doing bad. There we are. Aha! Aha! That's what I was supposed to do!
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Okay, I must surface. And I think I know that I'm not supposed to try and just go dramatically in through all that. Because with the crash fish, what you want to do is, as they're coming towards you, you want to go towards them, not swim away. Otherwise the explosion will get you. But sometimes it's a little difficult in the cramped spots because you might not have enough room to really get away. Okay, so I really need to get some more quartz. To be fair, I need more, a lot more than quartz at the moment. I don't think I'm going to find what I need on the way back, but I'm going to need silver. Silver will let me make a high capacity, but I'm going to need 2 glass, which is going to be 4. Let's see, that's going to be 4 quartz, but I only have 2, at least at this moment. So what I can do is make a, let's see, a second oxygen tank. And then once I use that oxygen tank, that'll give me another 30 seconds until I make my high capacity. There is a stinger cave nearby, which I can use to get some sandstone. And once I have that, I'll be able to... There we are. I'll be able to hopefully get more stuff to be able to make this work. Alright. See, the other reason why I'm trying to get the stuff done to make a repair tool is this will charge a lot faster. In the time it took me to get back here, as you can see, it did not really work out well. Okay, so among other things, I probably should have also grabbed some acid mushrooms. Oh, with the creep vines? Yeah. I think that it's also that it can make it seem very difficult because you're not really sure where the stalkers are. Okay, so our first thing, we need acid mushrooms, among other things. However, where's my flare? Take the flare.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of time because it took too much time to get that flare.
30 seconds.
So with the flare, the use of it is it's an alternative to the flashlight because batteries are going to be difficult to really use a lot of power, especially when the radiation hits down to 200 meters because that depletes batteries even faster in Death Run. So as an alternative, the flare is actually a really good thing to have. Okay, I don't have a lot of good stuff yet. I'm gonna need... What I need to do is I need to make the rubber. The rubber is going to be needed for the repair tool. So I still need to make a battery, the repair tool itself, and then after that I should be set to be able to repair the lifepod. So I'll need to get 2 acid mushrooms and then start making more stuff. Oh, nice. That sounds like a really fun background, Colton. Does he put the whole oxygen tank in the gym mouth? Oh, that might be a little bit problematic. Just a tad. So the other reason is that now I have my flare so I can get through here pretty well. Oh, shoot. I made a big dumb. Among other big dumbs in this run so far. Or other runs of which shall not be named. So, every time you deplete an oxygen tank and then take it off, it won't refill. So you need to make sure that you refill your oxygen tanks in any kind of area, such as the lifepod or base. Because the last thing you want to do is find yourself in a place where you need the new spare oxygen tank, and you have it empty. So that would be very, very bad. In this case, if I had just surfaced, I would have been okay. But I needed to be doing that from the get-go. Hey, welcome then. The seaglide does have a light on it, but it's not as good. And it's also going to be the case that I won't be getting a seaglide for a bit. Plus, the seaglide will drain batteries really fast. Basically, until the Aurora is fixed, the seaglide exists pretty much to, as a backup for emergencies. Okay. So I need 2 acid mushrooms, at the very least. Beautiful.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, and then that should be more than enough to get back. Alright, so if I can have enough power, 30 in this case, then I can make the repair tool and then a battery. The other thing is that any tool or vehicle you make in Death Run does not have any power sources in it whatsoever. This is going to be very hilarious if I make a cyclops, because the cyclops will have no power at all. And in fact, I'll have to bring in a power cell in order to power it to make the shield generator. However, so you need to make sure that you have backup batteries and power cells to be able to run anything. I won't be using any of the vehicles except for... Okay, titanium, and except for the Cyclops for the shield generator. Everything else is just unnecessary. Wait, did I not? Oh, I did make the rubbers. Good. And good, I do have enough to make the battery as well. I guess I'm a bit frazzled. Wait, where's my copper? You can tell I'm a little frazzled because I'm not doing this all very well. Normally I'm a lot more, how should I put it, collected with it. Alright, beautiful. We can finally make it. And as well, if I didn't have the power already drained, you would want to use all the power because it refills instantly once you repair the life pod. So that would... And now I no longer need... Oh good, it is the worse than Death Run batteries in this case. So now I don't need that at all. Let's see. We'll make the fins. Fins will be a small speed boost. We need to make another rubber so that we can make a knife. Let's see.
For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Actually, I don't need that because I already have another rubber. Good, so I can make the survival knight. It's also pretty low TP. To be honest, I don't remember because I don't really use the power cells in the run. Okay, so this one is empty. It's filled now. How am I doing on stuff I need? 2 glass. Which is to say, I need 2 quartz. Night also makes this a little bit harder to navigate, as you can see. Oh yeah, I remember that it was 8,000 meters down and then you'd get teleported normally. Oh. So the other thing with nitrogen management, as you'll probably see...
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core.
Alright, so... The Aurora explodes a lot faster in this, and this is going to do a lot of bad stuff. Oh no. Okay, I didn't screw that up this time. Let's see. Can I make it back in time? I already switched out. Okay, so I can make a high capacity, so that's at least a good thing. Okay, so the explosion from the Aurora will kill you if you're above 100 meters, and it'll slowly have radiation permeate down to 200 meters because this is worse than death run settings. Ordinarily, it would just be down to 60 meters. Because of that, it means that there's no... Oh, I'm not gonna make it. At least I don't think I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it. That looks like I'll make it. I was swimming field with optimism. Let's see, what do I need to... Okay, so I need to make the glass now. If you ascend too quickly, you'll start taking damage from the bends, Amarok. That's the thing with nitrogen management, and it can get pretty high damage. So you generally want to try and keep it as manageable as possible. Okay, the titanium and then the silver ore. Beautiful, now I can finally get my first high-capacity oxygen tank. So this allows me to get a lot further, make a lot more of an expedition. And because this will charge pretty fast, I need to get some more titanium anyways, so I'm trying to get that set. Because our next thing is, we need to get magnetite to make the habitat builder. Death Run makes this so much worse, that we need to be able to get magnetite to be able to make our habitat builder. I think that they insta-kill. I'm pretty sure I've tested it, and that even with the reinforced diving suit, the Ghost Leviathans will one-shot you still. Because I think that was the thing. Gary Sr. in the Blood Kelp Zone actually did one-shot me. But then other times he did like 95 damage, so I'm not... It seems kind of inconsistent whether it's a one-hit kill or not. And I'm still not completely sure. Alright. Oh. See, that's what happens if you get the bends. Which is not a good thing. I don't want to take extra damage, because with triple damage, stalkers and sand sharks can very quickly bring me down. Come on. So we have to try and take this as cautiously as possible. So we need as much quartz as possible to be able to make a second high-capacity oxygen tank. We do have quite a bit of time to be able to get this all together. In fact, this is a pretty generous amount of time for the Aurora. The set-ins are random for it, so I think your short set-in is something like 30 minutes and long is 90 minutes. So getting almost an hour is pretty nice. Alright, so I can get quite a bit of quartz in here. And this will also help once I have my builder. So I need to get as much copper as possible. Because what I'm going to have to do is, my base is just going to be dependent on solar panels, at least to start. How much do I have? Oh, I have more than enough. I'll have to come back for the rest of that quartz, because otherwise I'm going to use up too much stuff. Oh, hey, welcome, Furo. Yeah, with various Leviathans, your best bet is dodging them, which is a lot more manageable in this game than in Below Zero. I'm usually pretty good at dodging Reapers. Not nearly as well with dodging Ghost Leviathans, but I've usually been okay with it. Of course, you saw how well things went in the first 6 minutes of the stream, so I'm not sure as to how well everything will go. I'm hoping that I don't become a tasty snack. Of course, the only Reaper that I'll have to engage with is Sammy on the way to the Aurora. Okay, so 2 glass. once I deal with that Reaper, it's that Reaper, potentially the adult Ghost Leviathan in the Blood Kelp zone, and then, let's see, that's a standard, so I just need 3 more. Beautiful. And then that should be, then it's just the lava zone. Because the warpers are going to be very dangerous as well. They will, in fact, one-shot very easily once you get far enough in. Okay, what else do I have and need? Okay, that might be enough. This is going to be the fun part. Oh, I should make that. Okay, so I'm going to have to let it get more power first. But what I'm going to need to do is start making pipes. Oh, Oh, I see. Well, if you actually kill the void chelicerates, then they don't respawn. So you can actually use that to your advantage if you wanted to descend. Okay, so we do want some more. We need more power to be able to make more pipes. This is going to be the only pipe system that we're going to actually use during this. And then we're just using to get down to magnetite. Now, what's going to make this a little bit more challenging is we have a personal crush depth of 200 meters. And we're going to have to go below 200 meters to be able to get magnetite. Because we're going to be diving into the Jellyshroom caves. Yeah, there's 3.
Passing 100.
However, it is... I did use my base to separate and kill them. It is not exactly an easy task. Okay, so we almost have enough power. Alright, beautiful. So that should be more than ample pipes. Yeah, I dare say that that's plenty of pipes. Okay. So with what I have, I should be able to make it down into the Jellyshroom caves and make it there successfully and grab 1 magnetite. What I need then is 2 lithium, 2 computer chips, and 2 wiring kits. I'm actually going to grab some table coral along the way. Oh yeah, they are killable. They're basically the same as a normal Jellyshroom. Just a lot creepier. Here we are, that should be... I need 2 for the... I need 4 to make the 2 computer chips, but I think I need an extra one if I want to make a fabricator later on, for whatever my base uses. Of course, I'm going to be putting the base in the safe shallows, so to some degree, I don't really need to worry about it that much. That should be the lifepod 3 radio signal. As well, because creatures are very aggressive on this one, and aggro from much further away, every time you do the air pump, you should always make sure that you're not being followed by anything, or anything's coming at you. In the grassy plateaus, it's very dangerous because biters will attack you, and they do about 30 damage on worse than death run set-ins. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, in survival, I did kill them, and found out they don't respawn. I also killed the Ghost Leviathans in the Dead Zone in Subnautica. I found out those do respawn. So, I mean, it was good times. Alright, so this is where we begin the descent. I think I have more pipes than usual, so I should be okay. Hey, hey.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance,
Jeez.
depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Short range, Long-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Hey. Pipes, work with me here. Okay. Alright, so that's a little bit better than I thought. The only thing I need is one magnetite. I have to make sure I don't get close enough to the Jellyshroom mushrooms. Oh, and there it is.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region, passing 200
There we are.
meters. Oxygen efficiency.
So I take the crush depth, but I should be fine. Under normal circumstances, I might have problems. Sometimes there's a sand shark here that can aggro you. Oh, wait, what the? Why am I getting the decompression thing for here? It's lame. I took the first aid kit precisely to avoid that. Alright. We better ascend slowly then. However, we have to make sure that we ascend quickly enough that we don't get the attention of biters and other stuff. Sometimes there's a shale deposit here. Uh-oh. Got attention. We got aggro. Oh, jeez. No. The problem with sand sharks is that they can easily get you to where something else will finish you off. Which is also why I try to keep max health as much as possible. Ooh, salt. Okay, beautiful. I need the salt so I can get some of, jeez. So that I can make some disinfected water. Which is a little more efficient than using bladderfish, unless you are just really have no other choice. Oh, and I'll have you as dinner. Well, I'll invite them for dinner. But as dinner. Okay, now we can slowly ascend. Oh, I've never actually played this in VR. I wonder how interesting that would be. Okay. No. Gotta do this delicately. Yeah. The peepers are actually pretty good for food. Oh, I don't want to be here. In the center part, there's actually quite a few crash fish that can aggro. Alright. Switch on over. And there we are. Alright, so we got the magnetite part. That's the... sometimes the easy part. Sometimes if you're very unlucky, you can aggro a crab snake. And the crab snake will do 80 damage. So basically, it's like your own little miniature Reaper Leviathan. Quite a lot, as we saw at the start, Elazu. I'm not exactly sure as to how much, but as you did see at the very beginning, they two-shot. Yeah, we don't have Gorb mod installed, so we can't really ascend, you know. Oh good, I have.
This is lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency seaglide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Alright, there we are.
Uploaded to PDA. Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Okay,
The
so...
fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for
Okay, so that's
human
one
consumption.
computer chip down.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of
Okay, so I have everything to make the 2 computer chips. I have...
and eventual death.
I need 2 more silver and 2 lithium. Alright, so fill this up.
Acquired.
And then what we'll do is we'll be diving down to get the lithium next.
100 meters.
The lithium is
Efficiency
technically
decreased.
easy to get. This is also why I like this starting spot compared to others, because it being right in the mushroom forest, it gives you very easy access to lithium. As such.
New blueprint acquired.
It also is a good way to get into the Lost River pretty fast, especially if you're situated...
Other property.
There we go, we got the 2 lithium.
You will be liable to
However, we
reimburse
could
the
probably get some
full
sandstone.
price.
Maybe we can get that last...
Current bill stands at 3 million.
Of course, I'm not going to get that last 2 silver. Not so easily, at any rate. Ah, sandstone, you mock me. Oh, shoot. There's a... well, there's... Oh, shoot. Oh, that must be a tiger plant. That's right, there are some tiger plants if you go too far over there. I must have gone too far over. First I thought it was the sand shark that hit me, and then realized I didn't lose as much health as I should have. Okay. I'm pretty sure there is some sandstone over here. Well, we'll come back. There's sandstone in other places. We don't have to claim this sandstone, especially with that sand shark over there. See, there's some perfectly good sandstone that's probably lead. Oh no, it's actually silver. It's not mocking me. Oh, that you can't make an IED with lithium? I mean, there's some limitations. They're kind of expected. Also, Mushroom Zone is relatively safe. There's usually not too many critters here to make your life difficult. Okay, let's see. I've got most of my power back, so make the wiring kits. This, make a copper... Make the computer chip, the second one that we need. Okay, and then that's that one. Okay, good. We should be able to make the thing once I get everything out. Haha! Habitat Builder!
The builder, too, is designed to construct habitats.
So yeah, as you can see, it takes quite a bit of stuff to make in Death Run. And the hard part's the magnetite. You can get everything else together relatively fast. So the other thing is, it still has no battery, so we need to use our copper zinc battery from before. Okay, so now... I need to get a few more titanium. Because we need to start making our base. This base we're going to abandon when the Aurora explosion happens.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Because all we're going to do is go down there. I have had it to where if you're below 100 meters, it'll just say that you're injured in the Aurora explosion, but you never take any damage from it. And I've even tried being in a base below 100 meters, and I still get that message. So I think it's just part of the mod, rather than anything that you can do to stop it. Particularly since you don't take any damage. As long as you're just not above 100 meters, you're fine. If you're above 100 meters, you just die. Period.
Continuing to monitor.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Where did that crash fish come from? I don't think corruption can be diluted in water. Oh, shoot. This is also why I made a spare filter. Because I will need to use a filter for a very long time. I forgot to fill up my other oxygen tank. This is common noob mistakes. ordinarily I would be watching for stalkers. Alright, we actually do have everything we need now. So what I'm going to do this time is build over towards here. I usually build over here. But what I'm going to do is build right here in the hopes that it'll keep me out of the grassy plateaus just a bit. I don't think you'll be safe if you stay in a base above 100 meters. I've never actually tried.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Hey. Come on, solar panels. I know it's the dead of night, but still, you can work. I'll reflect some sunlight off my wristwatch. There we go.
Power restored.
Everyone knows you have to swear at them
Online.
a few times in order to get them to work. Right, beautiful. So now I need to... Let's see, what is a fabricator take? Okay, so it's just the titanium that I'm missing. That should hypothetically be easy. Emphasis on hypothetically. See, these hypotheticals work very well. Except when they don't. Because I've usually made my base in this area, I generally can remember that it's here. Emphasis on generally. The other thing is that once the Aurora explosion happens, places it in radiation take charge a lot less and slower and all that. It also consumes batteries like no tomorrow. Because it's going to be below 200 meters, unless I'm going to get a bioreactor, which I probably won't do this early. I'm not going to have the luxury of being able to just get to do anything but solar panels. So right now, this is to be able to have a place that I can maximize the use of those solar panels, because since I'm going to be in radiation anyway, I might as well be as close to the surface where they'll get the best benefit. Because even though they'll slowly charge, if I make enough solar panels, it'll generally offset the cost. As well, because the cost of fabricating is going to increase from 15 to 25, and so my lifepod will not be able to be very usable, I will need to make a radiation suit very immediately after the explosion occurs, because it's going to radiate this place to hell. It's also why I won't be able to use the rebreather for a very long time. Since the radiation will be down so deep, it's just not going to be feasible. Hey, welcome, anyone. I hope your day is going well. And welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing Subnautica Death Run with worse than Death Run settings. Right now we're getting situated before the Aurora explodes. Come on, where's that one coming from? And right now,
30 seconds.
our biggest problem... Oh good, that one actually is filled. Our biggest problem is trying to actually get everything situated before the Aurora explodes. We have a lot of time. Ah, jeez. Okay, so next thing... Storage. We need to work on storage. Do I have enough to make another one? No, I don't. Not yet, at any rate. Oh, well, yes, I actually do have enough. Because I have the titanium. But then I put the quartz up. It's a work in progress. I'll probably need more than 2 lockers as things continue, but for now, this is at least a good start. We do need more batteries because our current battery is almost fully depleted. We actually do have worse than Death Run batteries in this one, so copper batteries will be very much destroyed very fast. And you can't recharge them, but you can recycle them in Death Run. So 3 batteries can be used to get 2 copper back. Which will be pretty nice. Okay, so we're going to need more than 1, because our next thing is to get a scanner. Scanning is going to be... We have a lot of scans that need to make anything. Making the seaglide takes like 6 scans normally, if this is actually on worse than Death Run settings. Yes, Camillo. We just started, and we're doing worse than Death Run settings in this case. So we're trying to get ready before the Aurora explodes. We've already gone down into the Jellyshroom caves and got ourselves our magnetite. Okay, so I need titanium and copper. That's right, I put everything in here. Do it like that. And at last, a scanner is ours.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Let's see. Wait. Oh. That's the wrong thing. There we are. Okay. Let's do this right this time. Okay, so among the other things we need to do... Actually, I'll need to put that in the lifepod. Because this place is going to get irradiated, like, immediately. So if I try to... Oh, there's a biter right there. Avoid that. See if we can find some salt along the way. Make some more disinfected water. The lifepod is still really good to use whenever you get the opportunity to go back to it. Because even though you can only make 3 things, it actually recharges really fast in Death Run. At least as long as you've repaired it, and repairing it should be your #1 priority. Oh, okay, well you have a great night, Lord Nub. I'll try not to swim into crash fish again. Oh yeah, I've done it actually. I played through a few times with this, and included worse than Death Run, Camilla. The only thing is I haven't gotten through on worse than Death Run without dying. My best is that I died twice in the lava zone. The sea dragon 1-hit killed me both times.
This is lifepod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached.
Oh, I had the
We've
lid
landed
there.
a kilometer
Never
from the
mind.
crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Okay, so
Signal
I have...
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is now get the fiber mesh so that I can make the radiation suit.
New blueprint acquired.
As well, making a first aid kit dispenser is actually very expensive in Death Run. I think it takes like 4 fiber mesh, among other things. It's very, very useful though. You definitely want a lot of first aid kits. As many as you can get ahead of time. Okay, so I still have enough to make one more thing. Oh, I think I have my peeper as well, so I can cook that. Just trying to make use of this as best as I can before time runs out. Okay, beautiful. So that's taken care of. What is the next thing that I need? Yeah, it's a computer chip, among other things, which makes that very unpleasant. Okay, so have that. I can put that spare pipe up. I only need 1 pipe in this run. Where is this? Okay, so I need to start making my way over there. I have enough time to make it to lifepod 3. Among other things, it will get me the schematic for the compass, but as well, there's also quite a few seaglide parts in that area. I do want to make a 3rd high-capacity oxygen tank when time allows, but I think that might not be too feasible early on. Also, there's usually quite a few tiger plants in this area. So yeah, see, there's tiger plants down there. So I need to be as cautious as possible. As well, one of the things that I'm going to need is the laser cutter. Because I need to make sure I do the Aurora in one trip. That requires 6 scans. You usually want to keep moving while scanning. You never know when biters are going to just be chasing you. And sand sharks will make your day worse, as well as stalkers. Stalkers in the kelp forest are usually the worst. Okay, so I need to make it over the safe shallows if I really want to ascend. I do want to ascend as quickly as possible. Okay, switch out to the other one. But now my time is a little shorter. If I can make it over here, then this is generally a safe spot to do it. Although I can still get some stalkers that will come in from different places. As you can hear. Well, that's a sand shark. That's... Okay, that should be... Yeah, there we go. I must have switched over too fast. This is also why you want a lot of first aid kits to be brought with you. Oh, shoot. These guys are very aggressive, as you can see. Among other things. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey. Oh, an air pump. I need you. Hey, welcome, Jack Dina and JW. I know, it's the same thing like when I did the 1 second of oxygen in below zero. You use the air pumps, and actually the air bladder to quite a bit. I was actually really surprised at how useful that air bladder was. Okay, so this is on worse than death run settings.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, good. That one is filled. What makes this difficult at times is that you sometimes... Oh, hey, that one actually has the enzyme. When I made my Ghost Leviathan Observatory, I accidentally put a Kara infected one in my alien containment. They all got infected, so I had to look for one that had the enzyme 42 in order to bring it back. Ah, oh, no stalker teeth. Very sad. I'm also very sad because I don't see any seaglide fragments. Okay, my stuff is back that way. Ooh. No. Hey, stalker, go away.
30 seconds.
There we are. Okay, so that's a grab trap. I don't care about that. Ooh. Come on. Gotta move fast. Oh, that's a beacon. I am not gonna get a beacon. There's no way I'm gonna find that. I'm not gonna find that many beacon fragments. Just because I've stumbled upon 3 doesn't mean anything. That would be a good place to actually explore, if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have a lot of time. Alright, just gonna make sure I'm safe. Emphasis on make sure I'm safe. Yes, sirree. That's why I'm not looking around for danger. There actually is a good bit of materials down there. Unfortunately, I don't remember if there's any scans down there. And right now, the scans are the #1 priority. Okay. Plus, I don't think I have a lot of carrying capacity left. I think there's a mesmer down there. There usually is. I think I need like 10 mobile vehicle bay fragments to get that. And because I won't be needing it for a while, I won't be, worried. I don't usually fret about making it right away. Come on. Thank Fangled.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
But I didn't have a seaglide. Need a seaglide. Oh hey, is that Rick? This could be bad. So I'm trying to see if I can find more seaglide fragments. Although the seaglide is really one of the things that I'm trying to get for the Aurora. I'm not actually intending to use it pre-Aurora, unless an emergency occurs. You know, trying to dodge something. There might be one instance where I'll use it. But that's going to be dependent on a few things. One of the things that I did try to do before going to the Aurora was to... I'm not sure how successful it'll work on this run because of circumstances, but you could go down to get the reinforced dive suit, and then get the shield generator, and then do the island in one fell swoop, which should overall work. It's just that the radiation down to 200 meters will make it very hard to get that shield generator and ascend. Alright, you have a great night, Eclipse. And you have a wonderful night. Okay, so we can now make a compass. Compass is helpful for orienting yourself. Oh, we already got the sunbeam.
Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera
Give me my first aid kit.
Send an SOS.
Here we are.
Help? They don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. You still need our assistance. Over.
Yeah, if you can get here in 13 minutes, Sunbeam,
tomorrow.
I'm gonna be...
Damn charter's gonna have
I'll be perfectly
us
fine.
minutes running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Alright, good. So we also need the compass for another reason.
Critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
2 hours? You mean 12 minutes. So yeah, the entire thing is we get here, make our radiation suit. The radiation suit also allows us to have a crush depth of 500 meters, which allows for more exploration. I think the intention is that you actually get the radiation suit and then go for magnetite. Because any place that has magnetite, if I'm not mistaken, is below 200 meters, so you're going to have to take the damage. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's evacuate as much of this as I can to my base. And the plan is to just stockpile as many things as possible. So we still have 11 minutes. I can't help but feel that I'm a little bit behind on things, but I already have a base, so that is... If I didn't have a base by now, I would definitely be behind. Come on, come on. Nitrogen, work with me here. Ah, jeez. Come on. Ah, jeez. Normally you can actually attack those and kill it and they won't respawn. And Fingal. Nitrogen, work with me here. Because I don't have a lot of good health. I need to actually use a first aid kit or otherwise get something. Having anything below 80% is very questionable in Death Run. I mean, the only downside is you couldn't have it be saved that quickly. You knew something had to go wrong. But yeah, it is a little saddening to see them get blown to smithereens. Okay, so... let's get a few more. See, this works. Just stick more solar panels on it. That can solve any problem. See, if you can't fit like 10 solar panels on this, you're not even... Are you really even doing things right? Okay. So we at least want 4 solar panels. Because we'll be only periodically coming back to this base to where quite often we're going to let this get to full power, and it won't exactly be too helpful. Oh, I think it's 2 quartz. Yeah, I can do 1 more. I'll go with 5. That seems to be a reasonable number. This is also why I put this here instead of down there like I usually do, because then the grassy plateaus critters will start aggroing. Like, usually pretty hardcore. Let's see. Yes, Venom. If you keep yourself fed and your thirst satiated, then your health will slowly restore. Like, it's already back to 82 from where it was at 76. So I'm kind of okay now. Emphasis on kind of. But I could still put myself in a bad position, which is why I want to be as cautious as possible. So plan is to try and get as many resources in this area as possible, preferably without dying. Not sure how that's gonna go. And then make it back to base. And then stockpile as much stuff as possible. Preferably getting sandstone related stuff, because we need more silver. Silver and gold. Oh shoot, no, not that way. Also copper. Yeah, let's not go into the gaping maw of a sand shark. Get a few scans. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely... Actually, I don't think I'm going to need a scanner room this time around. But as you can see, I'm circling around it and the biter's not getting me.
Integrating new PDA data.
Which is the primary reason why I do that. Okay, so I will need a bioreactor. That much is certain for this run. Oh, this might be bad. There we are. You always want to keep moving while scanning as much as possible. These critters will very easily come up behind you and just bite you. Hey, welcome, Xavier. I'm doing quite good. I hope that your day's going well. Okay, base is up there. I keep forgetting that I'm a little bit further up this time. Oh, no. Gotta be cautious. Come on. Nitrogen, work with me here. Alright, beautiful. I can get in. Yeah, that should be very much enough power. I think at the 3-minute mark, it's the 2.5, 3-minute mark that I have to get back out of here so that I can get to safety. It would be very bad if I got blown up. Alright, put that there for now. And, oh, table coral, that's what it is. Because I need to make a, I need to make a thing. I need to make a first aid kit dispenser. And granted, that's going to take 4 fiber mesh. Also, this place is going to get green and fuzzy in a very short period of time. Yeah, you're darn right, Venom Dragon. This place is going to go sky high. Okay, let's see. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I have 1 fiber mesh here. I'm not sure I can actually get the fiber mesh before it'll be too late. I could hypothetically make the fiber mesh at the lifepod. Aw, those poor peepers getting super speed. Super speed into the wall. Actually, I probably can make it. Okay, I guess not. I should probably not play risky. I can get back to the light pod, make the 3 things. Maybe get some, maybe I can find some metal salvage along the way. I mean, I'll be spending the time down below the explosion with just working on other stuff like grabbing more lithium. Looking for shale deposits, that sort of thing. Keep him busy. Under the sea.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. Lovely. Alright, so that should be enough to make the 3 fiber mesh, allowing me to finish that once I get back. Should be able to also make a few final things.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
Oh, jeez.
We just picked
Didn't
up
actually
a
expect the
massive
sunbeam to
debris
be going that quickly.
I didn't know how many of you...
Yeah, famous last words for sure.
We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, right? But so are all the others.
Alright, so... we need to use those 2 minutes effectively. The only downside is because we're going to wait until 1 minute. This is a perfect time to hydrate. We don't want to dive down at 2 minutes, mostly because we'll be below 100 meters. The oxygen efficiency will be against us. So we want to dive at 1 minute with our almost two... We'll have like 4.5 minutes worth of air, so it'll be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. He gets blown up by the Aurora? That'd be hilarious. That'd be great if that actually happened. I mean, I think Aurora's taking claim in the planet a little too seriously if it's just shooting the sunbeam out of the sky. It's got like the captain with the shotgun be like, "Get off my property." Alright, so we should be able to grab as many things as we can down here. Hopefully. Maybe get a few scans going. We're not going to get much done down here, but we're riding out the explosion here. Oh, good. How many fragments do we need? 7. Yeah, this is definitely worse than Death Run scans.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant like the Auroras. Drag up faint.
PDA, pick a message and stick with it.
Physical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, see, it says I've been injured, but I haven't actually taken any damage. It's actually pretty cool. But now, we got radiation.
New blueprint acquired.
As you can see.
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
We gotta get in there fast. And make this suit. Even when we fix the Aurora, we'll have it to where it'll have that kind of fuzziness for a while, which will mean that it's not fully radiated, where we can wear without wearing the suit and we won't take damage, but we'll have problems to where we won't be able to actually do things like harvest plants. You have to wait until the radiation is fully away to be able to harvest any kind of plants. If you are fast enough to get to the island, you can harvest things before the Aurora explodes. Alright, so now it's all green fuzziness from here on out. At least until I fix the Aurora. However, that is high on my to-do list. What's even worse is if you actually get into the Aurora, it's going to be even harder to see. It's just going to be complete green fuzz. But this is also, it's going to be problematic for scanning, and so many other things. Because now, I'm going to eat through these quarter capacity batteries like crazy. And it won't be as noticeable with the scanner, but it will be noticeable with the habitat builder. Like that 82 power, that's probably going to be gone in no time. Okay, so now we can get back to our base. And since we are immune to the radiation, we're more or less fine to explore as much as we can. See how much power that's using? 50% of a battery just to make that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so terrible. We might need to make some spare batteries. We're gonna have to make a lot of spare batteries. So yeah, as you can see, it is like a crawl with recharging energy, which is why that it is highly advised to make extra solar panels. Because this is just the best of a bad situation. How much do I have in the scanner? 71%. So a spare battery should be okay. I think it was like 5/7 of it. But still, that is pretty brutal. I didn't even think it was that bad. But this is also why you see that I'm using the flare instead of trying to use anything like a flashlight. It just would not work. Even if this is very off-putting for some of this. Apologies with how bright it gets. Should probably also make a spare, another spare oxygen tank. Where is it? There it is. This should definitely take care of some quartz for a while. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is how much quartz I actually need relative to all this. Give me that copper. Alright. I know, the flares are actually really good. I think they scare off some things as well, but I've never actually used them for that purpose. I always just use them as a cheap light source. Because these flares actually last just about forever. I think every time I've done Death Run, I've only needed to use 2 flares to actually get things to make it through the entire game. Okay, so I need that. I have a spare peeper. I did not, but I can easily get one. Okay, so my next thing is I need a laser cutter and I need a seaglide. Among other things. I think I might be okay on quartz for a while. Which is why I'm picking up more quartz, because you know, you can never have too much quartz. Making my observatory for the dead zone has taught me anything. You can never have enough quartz. I think I've basically depopulated the entire Grand Reef of quartz. Just to put that thing together. Yeah, flares do run out, but it takes a very long time for that to actually... I still try to conserve the flare as much as possible, because you're not exactly sure when it will run out, but it does last a very long time. Very surprisingly long time. Come on. I'm kind of bad at finding some of these seaglide fragments. Might be that it's been a while. Jeez. Yeah, go fight each other. Don't fight me. Also, at night, it's not exactly easy. Laser cutter fragments are technically easier in a certain sense. In fact, I think I know where I can go to get them a lot more easily. Okay, I know where I am now. Having to learn this game without beacons has been a challenge. If you... In Death Run, because it's rather difficult to get the beacons, unless you know exactly where the fragments are, especially the wrecks, in the safe shallows, the easiest way to do things is to use a scanner room. Flare nerf win. I don't think they're that worried about flares. To be fair, you don't really use them all too much. They're just a good alternative to the flashlight, especially in Death Run where you have to worry about power costs. Okay, I need salt, among other things. I think I'll go back to my lifepod. Hopefully I can find some salt along the way. And then the plan will be... Oh, I thought I saw salt. That was just bladderfish. Never mind. And then the plan will be that I'm going to go over towards the grassy plateau near the underwater island of wreck. I'm not going to go there just yet. I will have to go there eventually in order to get cyclops engine fragments. However, given the sheer number of bone sharks at this point, especially without a reinforced diving suit, and no seaglide, I think I'm gonna avoid that for a little bit. That's usually where I get the remaining engine fragments. Beacon percent speedrun? I'm pretty sure someone more knowledgeable than me. Like, I actually did sit down to try and find 6 stasis rifle fragments, and that took ages for Death Run. Also, it takes like 4 magnetite to make the stasis rifle in Death Run. My very first run, I got very lucky, and I actually found a time capsule that gave me one, which was very kind of that person. It's also very handy. I can't help but feel that I probably should have got a third. Let's see, a third O2 high capacity tank. I think that in previous runs, I've gone between having 3 or 4 of those. I've never really tried upgrading to ultras. I think the downside is that ultras will slow you down when you're not using the seaglide. So there's a certain sort of concern that you might be hurt yourself until the Aurora is fixed. Oh yeah. That, it's usually something like 2% every second. Because I have used a flashlight in these before. And they drain crazy fast. It's why I ended up using flares in the first place. Okay, so these should get me. This is also why I'm not getting a sea moth as well, because I'd need 20 scans. 20 scans. I'd need to get all the plants except the sea crown plant for the enzyme 42, no, not the hatchet enzymes, among other things. I think I need enameled glass as well. On top of that, the sea moth takes increased damage. Oh, go away, man. Takes increased damage. You lose power in your sea moth when you get out in depth, underwater, with the amount of power being lost increasing the deeper you are. So, life is very bad for you if you are trying to use it. Oh, jeez. You can make it work, but it is very hard to actually have it work. There's a lot of sand sharks out there. Like, a lot of sand sharks. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Hey, welcome, Sleepy. I hope your day is going well. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing Subnautica Death Run with worse than Death Run settings. We've done this before, but we're trying to do it without dying. A successful run. We didn't quite succeed because we died in the first 6 minutes, and then we started over. Because that was a practice run, don't you know? Huh. This is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I guess of the things that I don't remember... Oh, that's probably a scan. But I think I'm going to first ascend, fill up my oxygen, and then use this area. I think that's probably my safest bet. But then this lovely little sand shark. Is it 2 sand sharks? It is 2. Also a biter that's chasing me, because why not? They want to get in on the fun. So we're going to fill up on oxygen. Crap. And then we're going to dive down towards that wreck. I think we can get partially in without a laser cutter, and I think there's laser cutter fragments inside of it. But it's why we're trying to gently make sure that we have enough. I'm not really sure, Sleepy, because the downside to Death Run with it is that it's significantly harder to actually do a lot of those kind of bingo kind of things. Like, especially with worse than Death Run, a lot of Leviathan class critters can just one-shot you. So you have to really be super cautious. Alright. Caution is the name of the game. Just make sure that there's nothing coming. We definitely need to get another spare high-capacity oxygen tank. If this gets us a laser cutter, then we're in good shape, because then we'll just have to look for a darn seaglide fragment. Yeah, there's so many things that can go wrong. See, there's a biter coming to say hello. As well, this is also useful because we'll get our bioreactor.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Or at least we'll be very close to having it. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that's a propulsion cannon fragment. I don't need that. Is it another one? It is. Come on. Open the door. And I don't mean open the door to hell. That's a battery charger. I think that's outside. Yeah, it's outside. Well, that was a bit of a bust. To be fair, I do have most of my bioreactor now assembled. And now all the pieces fit together. Okay, I should be able to make it back there before it's too late. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get any laser cutters. I think there's a few in this area. And I remember having more success in this area in the past. But I guess some of it's random. Yeah, the false vent. It betrayed me. Hey, no problem, Lord of Nightwolves. Remember, real life always takes precedence to anything like watching a fella play video games on the internet. But I hope your day has been going well, especially your holidays. It's been a lot of fun, just kind of relaxing over Christmas. I've unfortunately got addicted to an RPG game. At least I'll soon be done with it, so now I'll be able to get back to finding other excuses to not do things. Hopefully, one day I'll actually do things right. Hey, welcome, Godfather Puppy. I hope your day is going well. Thanks for stopping by. We're just trying to survive a little bit longer. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go back to our main base. and then we'll make another spare high-capacity oxygen tank. What we can do then... Oh, come on, I should be able to do that. Good. Alright, so we got 3 fragments for that. Is that we can then go through the grassy plateaus and look for the laser cutter fragments. We should be able to finish that out. I'll need to find another diamond. And then I think I can go through safe shallows areas to find more seaglide parts. Once I get the laser cutter and the seaglide, then I should be fine to go to the Aurora. I'll need to make a lot of spare batteries to do so, though. There's the better lithium batteries, which are like base game batteries, and I will be able to find quite a few in the Aurora along the way. But if you saw how bad that it is with the drain on the batteries, just imagine how bad it is using a repair tool in the Aurora itself. Well, you see, you've got a bag of holding. It's a special sci-fi thing. It's like quantum storage or something. Some fancy sci-fi name added on to storage. Actually, I do think you do get a quantum storage thing in Below Zero, but you need ion cubes for that. Okay, did I have... There it is. Did want to make some more disinfected water, among other things. No, I don't usually get snow. I think it's been a few years since I've seen snow. And to be honest, I don't really care too much for snow personally, just because... Oh, jeez, that scanner's already about dead. Okay, let's see. Usually driving through snow is a real pain. And folks in this area aren't used to snow either. As I like to say it, if someone spills ice on the highway, they'll close everything down. Yeah, I don't think I ever used that quantum locker, though. I probably should have, at some point or another. Okay, let's see. Probably should make another storage thing. Oh god. The real question is this habitat builder still gonna have any charge left? It does. 2%. We got this. Alright, so I have a... I have one thing with 2% charge, and one thing with 5%. We got this. Jeez, I better make some more batteries. Yeah, I'm only... The few times I even used the sea truck to transport stuff was when I was making the big base in the dead zone. So for myself, it was never really an issue. Oh, jeez. That must be very brutal for getting cars through it, that amount of snow. I'm one of those folks that... I'm more used to not being in snow and such these days, where I just... Oh, that's right, I need to make a second... 3, 4... 1... And then... I think that's everything. Yeah. That's a good way to put it, TV. They just go through it. And see, in previous runs, I had it inconsistent as to whether it gave me Death Run batteries, which are 50% normal batteries, And worse in Death Run as it is now with 25% capacity. 25% capacity is very brutal. Alright, so we're bringing a lot of spare batteries with us. Oh, these poor things aren't going to survive. I got 2% charge in that. It's like maybe a tenth of a cabinet. Okay, so laser cutter fragments are always in those boxes. Oh shoot, no. Dodge that. I do not want to get hit by a sand shark. To be fair, I don't want to get hit by anything, but sand shark is definitely low on the list of things to get hit by.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So, in a certain sense, with those boxes, you should be able to actually see where... See, there's one. The only problem is staying safe. Yep, see. Staying safe enough. Pink Fangle. There we are. The problem is it's hard to know where it is. Where the things around you are. If there's a biter nearby, how close a sand shark might be. And those things can just make you uncertain, and it takes a while to scan those.
30 seconds.
So if anything, I'm paranoid. See? Hey, biter. Well, that wasn't too bad. That was only 15% damage. I thought they were 30 on Worse Than Death Run. Maybe I'm just... I was eyeballing it before. I thought it was 30. Now I got 2 of them. Hey. Oh, jeez, now I got 3 of them. I got a whole pack of them. Hey, get lost. Oh, crap. Now I got a sand shark. It's like their mafia boss. Hey. Get lost, man.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Jeez. Hey. We talked about this, biters. There we are, 5 out of 6. Alright, time to get back. Also because I only have 1 more tank of oxygen. This is why I made that spare tank, because otherwise I'd have to retreat a little bit faster. Oh, cool. Good luck on Pantheon of the Night, Apollo. Oh, goodness. I don't think that would be possible to do, Tiffy. They're coming for my toes, my fingers, my nose, all this stuff. Like, biters, go away. Stop biting. I do not like to be bitten. I need some biter anti-repellent stuff, like mosquitoes, but it just works on biters. Oh, that'd be terrible. You're kind of lucky that being hit doesn't, like, puncture your suit or so forth, or damage your oxygen tank. But I admit that it's probably one of those gameplay and story segregation things. It's kind of like the same way as to how, like, even if you're playing someone in space, your suit just doesn't get punctured, no matter how much damage you take. Just because it would probably not be fun to, basically be like, you dead. Doing this at night is the worst. I have to find 1 more. Good thing the day is breaking. jeez, what was that? Alright. I think we can find... The ones by the wrecks are usually empty. I think there's one over this way. Yeah, there's one. Did I scan that one already or not? Oh, I must have. Oh, jeez. That's why I want to keep moving. I can't go too far this way. Because the problem is if I continue that way, I'll eventually hit the dunes. It's actually a shorter distance than it seems. If I go into the dunes, I'm going to have some real problems.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, shoot! There we are.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so that's one thing down. I'm going a lot slower than this should be. I think I got this together a lot quicker in the past. Oh, it's going well, Colton. Hey Marcus, thank you for the sub. I think I'm a little slower than it was with my base death run. One that I uploaded like a month ago. Where I did a deathless. But it's still going overall well. To be fair, Worse Than Death Run has a few changes that make it a little bit harder to do certain things. Like my original plan to get the reinforced diving suit before the Aurora, well, the schematic at any rate, is probably not going to work well in this one. Oh, that was dumb. Now I need to use a first aid kit. Let's see. I need 2 diamonds. Oh, and I do need cave sulfur. That's right, I should have remembered that I needed, like, the extra cave sulfur. I think that's the only 2 things you need sulfur for in this run. It's like, for whatever reason, I can never seem to remember it. To get a second one. Or at least it's very rare that I do remember it. Okay, there's one over here. Hey. Oh, come on, Crashfish. I'm trying to make an easy target for you. There we are. Oh, jeez. It's an empty one. You kidding me? So yeah, that's how you are actually supposed to do the crash fish, which is why I screwed up at the very beginning, because I was swimming away from them. You want to swim towards them so they pass you, and they usually won't have enough time to turn around and get you. The dunes have a little bit too many enthusiastic friends, and I don't have a seaglide, so I'd prefer not to visit those friends. Okay, I should be able to make it there with the oxygen that I have. Okay, so I have the cave sulfur. I need the diamonds. I need a few more diamonds, if I'm lucky. So I'll need 2 diamonds for the reinforced diving suit. And technically I'll need more diamonds for lithium batteries. Oh, I should be able to do that. So after all, I want to use as much power with this as possible. That way I can come back for these.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So in an ideal world, I'd be able to scan quite a few things. There's usually 1 or 2 modification stations, fragments in this area. Although I'd have to go close to the blood kelp zone to find the second one. There's also occasionally, you can get kind of lucky with some of the stuff, you know, cyclops fragments and all that. Other times, you just don't find much of anything useful. And I couldn't come down here before.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Mostly because, you know, this would not be a great place to come when you take crush damage. Well, at least I got the diamonds that I need. I'm gonna need a lot of lithium over the course of this. Oh hey, the radiation's actually not down this deep yet. I could have hypothetically brought a rebreather. Okay, I got one more spare. I should probably not be below 200 meters, especially pre-rebreather. Because the lithium batteries that are base game batteries, they require diamonds to make. They're diamonds, lithium, salt, and silicone rubber. Which reminds me, I'm going to need to make a few salt. I'm going to have to start collecting salt as well. I think I try to get 2 lithium batteries made to come before I go in there, because I know I'll get some extras along the way in the Aurora, but I don't want to try and make things harder than it has to be. Let's see, where is my lifepod? Ah, right there. I've gone off course. Usually I make a second base by lifepod 13 as... Oh, there's the modification station. This one still only requires 3 fragments, very thankfully, because I do need a modification station for this run to be successful. Not only to make the reinforced diving suit, but to upgrade it so that I can handle the crush depth. But I'll usually make a second base over by lifepod 13, because since I don't have beacons, I usually use the beacons from lifepods to orient myself. It's like a poor man's beacon. It's the same thing with using the cameras from the...
New blueprint acquired.
Let's see, using the cameras from all the stuff with the scanner room. Oh, that's a moon pool. I won't be making a moon pool. I won't need one. Yeah, I think that part of it is just that they wanted to add in more stuff to make it a little difficult. I think I'm at the 200-hour mark, Tiffy. I'm sorry, Utopias. Yeah, you can enter the top hatch of the lifepod while it's underwater. Oh, geez. Stalker, how did you get in here? You're a little off course.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay. Technically, you don't need a fire extinguisher either, because one will be provided at the Aurora. Yeah, you can... It's the same thing like entering the sea moth and everything. You have it to where you can still enter just fine. Even though the question of how it doesn't flood is not particularly answered. I'm assuming that the vehicle, the lifepod, has things to filter the water out. Even if it would take a little bit longer than what it would show. It's one of those gameplay and story segregation things, I imagine. Alright, so back to our base. Our next thing is to just try and look through kelp forests until we find... That's right, my inventory's full. To find seaglide fragments. If I am where I think I am, then I should also be able to go to safe shallow areas and find some seaglide. I just need to make sure I don't go too close to the Aurora, because there actually is a very dangerous starting spot called Very Difficult that puts you right above the Degassi location, and your life is not going to be a very good one. Mostly because the Reaper nearby from the crash site can aggro you incredibly easily. Especially when you're trying to set all your stuff there. Okay, beautiful. For like the lifepod, not the lifepods, the pipes. Wait, one thing I need to check. Alright, so I think this way will get me closer to some more stuff with that. I also need to watch my water. In fact, that might be good to get some disinfected water and bring it with me. Drinking one now to keep my water situation in a good place. So I got plenty of salt. Okay, you have a wonderful night, Lord of the Night Wolves. Alright, there we are. That should give us a little more time to explore. The damage from being dehydrated would be very bad. Very bad. I know, I should probably take that advice, but I'll probably do that in just a little bit. Okay. So usually it's kelp forest boxes that will potentially have seaglide parts. Sometimes seaglide parts can be very finicky. Oh, I want to believe. Stalker teeth I'm very bad at finding.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I gotta be careful because sometimes there's a mesmer down in this area. Actually, I think that's... It's a lot easier to find it when you have a seaglide. I know that what I'll be doing is grabbing a lot of these. A lot of that metal salvage in order to find, build things. Because the end game is basically assembling the rocket, which is the boring part. And usually it's just swimming around trying to find as many things as possible. Usually metal salvage. Jeez. Hey, hey, hey. That was silver. Where's that silver ore? There it is.
be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I mean, got bigger problems at the moment, PDA. I can't find seaglide parts. That's mobile vehicle bay parts. It's like not even the same thing, PDA. Ah, jeez. Okay, so I got one more. Yeah, what I'll have to do is probably swim over that way and try to make it to the safe shallows in that area. Because I think what I've probably done is that this area is not exactly all that good for extra parts. Ah, jeez. Wait, get out of my way. Yeah, just drink that totally fine salty seawater. What could go wrong? Ah, jeez. Okay, so there's my base. I know that sometimes I've been lucky with finding the seaglide fragments, and other times it's like this, to where I'm struggling to find them. Plus side, I'm finding things that I will need later on. Just not very helpful in the immediate sense. It's totally not glowing either. Is that from bioluminescence or is it the Kara bacteria? The world may never know. Oh, that's a 5% one. Kick that one to the curb. Doing this at night is definitely one of my brighter ideas. Too bad it doesn't illuminate the area. Okay, so that way would take me ultimately towards the sparse reef, which is where I do want to go. Don't get me wrong. I think beyond this kelp forest takes me to the safe shallows as well, a different part of it. And because it'll be in that area, because I think that's where you start the game normally, that should allow me to get some seaglide fragments without too much trouble. Oh, why? There it is. See, that's the other thing. Whenever you go to a lifepod beacon, it turns it off. I don't know why. Because I totally don't want that. I need to orient myself based off the beacons. Alright. Be a little bit more helpful. Also because I'm very close to the... I should be relatively safe here as well. Emphasis on relatively. At least as safe as I can expect to be in Deathrun. I hope the radiation didn't destroy all of the seaglide fragments, because if so, I am very screwed. This would be a very good place to also pick up more quartz. I think I need to find those wrecks. Because I know that there's a few wrecks in the starter area that usually give you the seaglide fragments that you need. The game basically hands it out like candy. Okay, stay away from those guys. Because they are very unpleasant. Hey, Venom Dragon, thank you for the sub. They just randomly choked a guy and recorded it. 100% how it happened. Ah, dang it. Why are you giving me beacon fragments? I want... Oh, dang it. Ah, jeez. Oh, 4 out of 6. We're, like, almost there. Okay, so that's a beacon.
30 seconds.
Have some spares. Come on, give me some seaglide fragments. Oh, yeah, come on, one more. You know you wanna, Gabe. Give me the early Christmas present. Actually, I think it'd be late Christmas present at this point. Ah, jeez. That was way too close. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Huh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Ooh, there it is. Beautiful. Wonderful. Now I can get back. I can finally get a seaglide. Oh golly, it takes... Oh geez, what am I doing? In my excitement, I'm extending too quickly. Okay, so I have enough to take one creepvine seed. There we go. Because I need that one creepvine so I can make lubricant, so I can make the make the darn seaglide. That commits battery genocide? You're darn right. But hey, it's for a good cause. I need to be able to, you know, fix the Aurora. The hard part is getting out of the Aurora. Usually you can get into the Aurora before the Reaper will be able to get close to you. It's that it's usually waiting when you're outside. I remember one time that folks said, hey, just jump off the Aurora into the water, and it was waiting right there to charge at me. That was definitely one of the best spooks that I've had playing Subnautica. I was actually surprised that I survived that. But I've generally learned that you're going to have the Reaper Leviathan after you. So you have to plan accordingly. I guess if you used a sea moth, you'd be the safest. But it's still... I just don't feel that the sea moth's worth making.
30 seconds.
Oh, jeez. I'm actually... I'm pretty low on oxygen. Hey, Megan. Wait, is Rusty here? Or are you saying Rusty in terms of... I know folks have enjoyed pointing out that I'm not rusty when I point out that I'm rusty at the game.
Lubricant is essential in construction.
Well, if you are here, Rusty, I hope you're having a wonderful night. But if you're saying it as the joke, then, nonetheless, thank you as well. Okay, let's see. So the next thing is to make the seaglide. Oh, I need 2 lubricant. 1 copper wire and 2 gold. Oh, they must have changed that. Well, I mean, they obviously did change it, but... Oh, it's all good, Megan. I think Rusty stopped by one time And while I usually try to pay attention to everything, admittedly, sometimes I'm bad at noting when folks are here or not. Okay, let's see. So, lubricant. After the lubricant, then we just need to make some spare batteries so that we can get ourselves over to the Aurora. That's when the fun begins. Oh yeah, we are behind on time. In terms of the base death run, because I think I fixed the Aurora before the 2-hour mark. I am definitely... I'm at 2 hours right now. So I guess I am a bit more out of practice than I thought. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sorry to hear, Megan. I hope you're at least recovering well. Hopefully you're taking it easy. And the surgery went well. Let's see. Alright, I need another lubricant, and then I need 2 silicone rubber. I need the rubbers just so that I can make the batteries. Yeah, speed. You gotta speed run with death. Gotta buckle up. You know, safety first and all that.
Will increase your effective exploration range.
Let's see.
Pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest lifepod or habitat.
Oh, that's right. I don't have diamonds. I used my last diamonds for that. Okay, that is not terrible. Okay, so we'll just put the seaglide up for now. So plan will be that we'll make some more batteries, get some stuff for more disinfected water. To be honest, we'll be able to get a lot of disinfected water once we get into the Aurora. Because we're going to get nutrient bars and water out the wazoo. Hey, come back here, little peeper. I have great plans for you. Mostly of a culinary sort. Yeah, I know, Sammy the Safety Reaper. He's waiting. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna search through there. Ugh, goodness. Try to find some shale outcroppings so that we can get some diamonds. And that, as long as we get like 2 lithium batteries, we should be fine.
This is an automated distress signal from lifepod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt.
Hey, welcome, Xavier. We're playing Subnautica with the Death Run mod, which makes the game significantly harder. That's probably Sunbeam again. Oh, it's not.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Passing 100 meters.
Okay, even though it's going to put us way below oxygen efficiency, this little crevice puts us by the teleporter network. Actually, we can use that, the one place right by the arch, even though we can't get in yet, to restock our oxygen. And then that will let us get most of the shale down here.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
That's a creature egg. I think that's a bone shark egg. So yeah, we can use this area. It's gonna get kind of bright. Apologies in advance. There's a ton of shale down this area. At least there usually is if I'm not being blind. Maybe the flare is to blame. There we are. Got some diamonds. See, we can just pop in here if we need to restock our oxygen. There are a few places of safety like that, but most of the time you're going to be very much in trouble. Oh, jeez. Come on. Cooperate with me, Shale. Need some more diamonds. Look at that spadefish all tuckered out. Oh, there's some. They kind of blend in pretty well. Alright, that's 2 diamonds. In an ideal world, I want 4 diamonds so that way I can make 2 lithium batteries. And then also have the 2 diamonds ready for the, what is it? The, reinforced diamond suit. I think that I'd technically be okay without even getting any lithium batteries, but it'd be a close call at some points. Okay, you have a great night, Colton. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, welcome, Xavier. We're working on Death Run. It makes the game significantly harder. And the full details are in the description, but most of it is stuff to, like, make nitrogen management, radiation much worse. Quite a few other things to make life difficult. See, I just missed this one in the middle of the entire place. Sometimes I'm very bad at finding these shale outcroppings. They kind of blend in pretty well. Okay, that's another diamond. If I can find one more diamond, I'll be happy. Being said, I think finding another diamond might be difficult. I will need quite a few diamonds, not diamonds, lithium. Especially when it comes time to make the rocket. Those will usually eat through a lot of lithium supply for making plasteel and all that. Go in here. On the plus side, brain coral. This is also a good time to hydrate. Alright, you have a wonderful night, Eclipse. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. I know there's some shale in here. But I think it's further up. Further in. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting my nitrogen management.
Currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
Okay, I actually think I forget as to whether or not it's just lithium that shows up. Rather than the shale. Yeah, local diver found dead with 50 diamonds in his pocket. Hey, my character could die happy because he could make all the batteries. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. It's usually the little crevices that have the diamonds in them. Like, that looks promising. see, there's some shales. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, they're just showering us with the 50 diamonds. Jeez, I can't even take the gold. Alright, orient ourselves. And then from there we can go and start getting the lithium batteries and everything all set from our base so that we can start making our way to the Aurora. And then from there,
30 seconds.
we get the fun run. Getting in isn't so bad. Oh golly, I'm trying to remember the codes. I think it's 1464 for the one to get into the bay. It's 1464 or 1454, but I think it's 1464. I think it's 2679 for the captain's quarters. And I think it's 1869 for the other one that's in that same area. But there's nothing important behind that one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to use the flares in VR. That being said, I've never tried VR. Not sure how crazy that'd go. Okay, put that there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
It's a good thing there's those kelp forests there, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to orient myself very easily at night. And the thing is, there's also an option to make this water even murkier. If you really want to be able to not see a darn thing. It gets pretty bad with the murkiness. I think I like actually being able to see. Especially during the day. Subnautica has a lot of pretty stuff to see. Then again, the flares kind of, you're not seeing because of blindness. Come on. Alright. Just make it back there, make it to base, make our stuff, and we can go to the Aurora. Let's see if we screw up on Sammy. I don't know. I feel a bit like I got bad luck. Maybe I've tripped over and smashed a mirror or something. Okay, put all this stuff up. We have actually quite a bit of resources. I think I spent more time gathering than I really needed to. Okay, batteries. There we go. As long as we put up the 2 diamonds, then we're good. Okay, so... I think that's everything to make the lithium batteries. Yeah, see, lithium battery... We can make 3 of them. That should get us a sea... Let's see... Our seaglide, the repair tool, and a couple of other things. Alright, so we're gonna actually need to make a new... storage thing. Oh, this 2% is not gonna last. Oh, this poor thing. It was not long for this world. We can always deconstruct these later. Okay, so I think I have more than 3 depleted ones. Yeah, it's a 5%. 0%, and that's 0%, so we can recycle them back into copper. Yeah, battery Armageddon. I thought it was battery genocide. Now is it just battery Armageddon? Have we decided to upgrade it? There's no batteries left alive in this run. We're taking no survivors. Okay. So as well, the air pump, there is a thing to set it to where your air pump won't work in the Aurora, but I think that just overly complicates things. You just have to make more oxygen tanks to compensate, which is not nearly as fun. So I can actually use it in the water of the Aurora to be able to I'll be able to have that available to restock my oxygen. Okay, that needs to be... Wait, no, hey. Dang it. No. Because laser cutter's going to also use up a huge chunk of battery power in doing stuff. Okay, so I've got 3 copper zinc batteries. That's almost equal to 1 lithium battery. Drink that so that we actually have that all set. I think that should be enough. We're going to need to like restock at lifepod 4 to be able to get enough of that. Is there anything else that should be needed before we make that trip? Oh, an extra battery. That should be... Okay, so I have the pump and I have the pipe. I think we're good. I need to take like a 2-minute break and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so we're back in, ready to go. Hey, it's also daytime, so that helps. We can see where we're going. Alright, so our goal is to make it to the Aurora. We should have plenty of stuff to be able to make it there. Complete our task of fixing the Aurora, get the Neptune rocket, and then get the hell out of there. And never go back. Hey, welcome, Iceberg. I hope your day is going wonderful. So, what I tried to do in base game Death Run, which was a lot easier to pull off, is that if you get you could get the reinforced diving suit, the Cyclops shield generator, and then also go to the island and get all the stuff. The island was a little bit harder because of trying to get everything early on. When you still have... Wait, is it night? Hey, I think the game lied to me. I thought it was day. Is it like a solar eclipse? Don't do this to me, man. But, let's see. Oh yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Going to the island and such, and being able to get reinforced diving suit and cyclops shield generator, which works well in Death Run because once you're below 60 meters, the radiation doesn't go down that far, so you can use a rebreather to get down there pretty easily. But when the radiation goes down 200 meters, that's not going to work out so well. So, your biggest and best solution is to try and do things like, because if you go there early, particularly for the Cyclops shield generator, you have the slight benefit that the warpers won't attack you at that point, because their aggressiveness is dependent on where you've been to places. So you can actually, if you go there before you even visit the Aurora, then they won't have aggroed you yet, because I don't think you'll be at the stage where you've been infected with the Kara. And that helps quite a bit, because then you don't have to worry with the, you don't have to worry at all with the fun stuff. Okay, so I need to try and make it to the crash zone, basically by lifepod 4, and then that's where I want to restock my oxygen, at which point then I have to hurry in. Yeah. Ideally, we make it to lifepod 4, and that makes it a lot easier. We don't technically need lifepod 4 at all. But I think that lifepod 4 is usually a pretty good kind of, like, point to orient off of. Okay, maybe we're not even going to bother with lifepod 4. But I have to make sure that I have all of my oxygen tanks filled up, because I'm going to have to be rushing to get in. The place where I fill up an oxygen is once I make it into the water in the Aurora, at which point I have to watch out for bleeders. But if I have that all set up, then I should be good. I'm actually surprised this spot is as safe as it is. I say that as a stalker just super speeds by. I think I've screwed up a few times with trying to get into the Aurora, of finding the exact way in. I think I get a little nervous with it. Ah, yeah. See, you can tell Sammy's waiting. Oh, yeah, beautiful lithium battery.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Okay, there we are.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment.
There we go. At least we're in.
Exploration
And Sammy didn't aggro, so that's at least a good sign. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be safe going out. Only that so far going in is gonna be easier.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Alright. No. Go away. Hey. Alright. Now it's go time.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Alright, beautiful. We've got a lot more lithium batteries than I thought we would. Oh, is it 146? There it is. Oh, shoot. It's just a little bit hard to see. Just a tad. Sunbeam, I really don't need any, I don't need any kind of stuff right now. Where is it? Hey, out of this way. Hey. That's right. Get out of here. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Alright, now for the fun part. As you can see, even with a lithium battery, this goes through it really fast. I think the crabs do like somewhere between 15 and 20% with this current setting. Come on, I need to get into the water. Ah, it's so hard to see.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Of course, I'll have to switch over to the knife whenever I get some bleeders. The bleeders tend to be... It just depends. Sometimes you have them be incredibly aggressive. See, like you saw that one's just swimming right by. Other times, actually not that bad. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
But I think I've always had a bit of a worry with this. Hey. Hey. And my biggest worry has been running out of batteries. That would be so unfortunate to have happened.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Because your second problem is that you need to be able to actually laser cutter a door. Hey. Ah, jeez. We still have another thing of air. There we are. I thought I had more breaches to repair. Guess this is good.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation level.
Hey, welcome Gamer on Games. Sorry about that. I was a little distracted fixing the Aurora. Okay, so we're not going to need the Cyclops efficiency module as well. Ooh. Lithium batteries are the best thing to get. So as well, that gives me the pattern for the integrated air filter, which is very handy because what it'll allow me to do is breathe the surface air. If I make it. It also clears nitrogen buildup while inside bases, which is also a really good thing to get, because then you'll have a little bit before that buildup that you can use it to ascend a lot quicker, regardless of how... yeah, Lord of Green defeated. regardless of how deep you are.
Integrating new
Still,
PDA data.
should be pointed out that even with that, still so many things that I have to get done. Ooh, disinfected water. Times. And of course I won't be able to use the prawn suit either. You have to have a very incredible high number of scans to make this, to get a prawn suit in Death Run. I think it's like that you need to find all of them, every prawn fragment on Worse Than Death Run to be able to get a prawn suit. And even then, the prawn suit requires so many resources to make, it's just not worth it. I suppose that it could probably help a little bit in the lava zones, but to be honest, in the lava zones, your biggest problem are things like warpers. I'd be more worried about a warper teleporting me out of the suit. There we are. I guess I do kind of remember the codes.
Integrating new PDA.
Unfortunately, I don't get to carry any of the cool stuff with me. And the big thing right now, make sure that hunger and thirst are dealt with as best as possible. Nutrient blocks are good if I want to take them with me when I go into the Lost River. Because I think in this time I don't even bother with getting any of the... I definitely don't even bother at this point with getting plants from the island. Okay, that's just water.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'll take you. You're worth it. Well, I hope you've been doing well, Lord of Games. Gamer on Games. So far, it's just kind of chilling with some Subnautica Death Run. The fun part's gonna be in a moment when we get outside and have Sammy waiting for us. Oh, that's a nutrient block. We don't need that. Okay, so I need to ditch two things. So the reason I'm ditching the copper batteries is I can make more of those much more easily. Hey, rude. I thought you were done. Should have gotten lost when you, the Aurora was fixed. And the lithium batteries, even when they're depleted, I can still use them to make lithium cells. In fact, that's the little tricky way to do things. If I am lucky, I'll get some Cyclops engine fragments. Fortunately, I don't think I'm lucky this time. This is going to make those 7 fragments very hard this run. Because I think you get like 5 fragments. You get like 5 fragments in the underwater island wreck. I don't think I'm going to find 7 there. Alright, beautiful. I don't need you anymore. Oh, that's right, I could have dropped the fire extinguisher. Alright, do I have all my stuff? Oh, jeez, it's night. To be honest, I prefer to leave at day. Come on. Isn't that hard to jump on some exposed metal? Yeah, if they ran on batteries, can you imagine how bad that would be? Alright, Sammy is almost certainly going to aggro when I leave. I don't think I've ever had an opportunity to get away without Sammy aggroing. I think it's possible because I have gotten away without aggroing him on base death run settings, but worse than death run settings has generally been less kind with aggro. It's also why I'm trying to get as far over here as possible. Oh, jeez, I can't even see a darn thing. Oh, shoot. That's not Sammy, but that's still something to be worried about. Oh, shoot. I'm not even going anywhere. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is very tense.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ah, dang fagled. Okay, I should be safe. Emphasis on relatively safe, because the mushrooms will at least afford me cover from Sammy. I think so, Ace. I've at least repaired the Aurora. That's a good start. That's curious. I don't know if it was because I went around the very edge of that. But usually, Sammy will aggro. I get the feeling this means I'm going to get less lucky with Gary Sr. And there's the lifepod 6 over there. Right, beautiful. Got ourselves a bot. Jeez. Got ourselves a second bot. Now that's okay. It's taken a few moments to get rid of them, but... Wait, what? What do you mean by why are you going back, Purple Man? Well, I needed to... If you were talking about leaving the Aurora, you know, I was trying to get out of there. Oh, I'm dead in the water. Here, quick. Oh god, the copper battery! Oh no, this isn't gonna last long at all. Oh, golly, that copper battery. R.I.P. copper battery. You were too pure for this world. Ooh. Saw some green. Come on, we can make this work. Beautiful. Might be between those closets, cabinets, but it still counts. Alright. Oh, hey! Well, cool. Thank you, Apollo. Alright, let's keep that one. Let's ditch that one. Alright, so we don't need the multi-purpose tool or the laser cutter for a while. Actually, I take that back. I do need the repair, not the repair tool, the laser cutter. I had that built on a House of Lies, sorry. Okay, what does integrated air filter chip take again? Okay, so synthetic fibers... I don't remember what synthetic fibers take. I think they're benzene from the blood kelp zone. But anyhow, blood kelp zone, polyaniline, that's hydrochloric acid. I think that's the deep shrooms. Hey, welcome back, Lord of Nightwolves. We've gotten out of... we fixed the Aurora successfully. Okay, so I need blood kelp stuff to make that. That's going to make things a little bit rougher. Oh, let's see. What am I doing on water? Water's not so good. Okay, so the next thing is to kind of kill some time until we get the radiation to go away a bit. So what we might do is quickly pop over to the should probably get the rebreather. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have a very rough time of this. I think it's 2 fiber mesh for the rebreather. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Okay, so we'll make the 2 fiber mesh. I think it's 1 silver or it's a wiring kit. I forget exactly which. But we'll want the rebreather if we go into the blood kelp zone so we can save on some of our oxygen. But if we can then get some benzene to make the synthetic fibers, and then the deep shrooms. I think we need 3 to make 1 hydrochloric acid, to then make the polyaniline. I think it's 3 benzene as well.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've set you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
In the past, I would have trouble finding the way back to the mountain island. But now I've kind of gotten used to it, oriented myself without it. Yeah, it should take us a couple of days. That equals about 40 minutes. Alright, that gets us our fiber mesh. Yeah, okay, so it's a wiring kit. That's good to know. We can make it go back and make the rebreather then. Yeah. It's gonna be a real fireworks festival for them saving us. And then... because we want the rebreather as well for when we go down to get the reinforced dive suit. I've never actually tried getting the ultra capacity tanks. I always skip lifepod 19. I think you get the beacon for it whenever you make a mobile vehicle base, so you usually will get it early in base game. Because, well, normally you'll make a Seamoth pretty fast in base game. But here, I won't be doing that anytime soon. Jeez. Just one of those other reasons I'm gonna really love having that integrated air filter chip. I'll be able to ascend a lot quicker. Oh geez, we're at the 3-hour mark and we've only finished the Aurora. You know, Aurora takes a while to do, but we're a bit more behind on time than I thought. So I did this in about 7.5 hours in one sitting, but it seems like at this time I'm a bit rustier than expected. Although Worse Than Death Run does change a few strategies. Okay, silver. I think I have quite a few extra silver. There we are. So I guess I just must be more out of practice than I thought. Still, I guess it's not as much of the thing as to how long it takes, but only that you actually succeed. Alright, I will need fiber mesh to make the synthetic fibers, I do remember that. Okay, so rebreather was so that I could get over into the blood kelp zone without losing a lot of oxygen in the process. I know that if I remember right, you can go from, if you make a base by lifepod 13, you can actually go that entire distance down to the entrance of the Lost River on one high-capacity tank. Because I think I usually do it in like 3 jumps, like 3 bases to make it to the entrance of the lava zone, at which point that gets you to the thermal plant, and then once you go back and make all the stuff like the extra blue tablet, then you can use that to get oh jeez, I must be sleepier than I thought. Apologies, folks.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But you can use that to your advantage to just try and make bases. And you can use a bioreactor with just throw a deep shroom in. And then as long as you don't make a fabricator or build anything to use it, and there's tons of deep shrooms down in the Lost River, you can keep your base powered pretty easily. Even if... because I think the efficiency of the bioreactor with the plants in Death Run is really bad. It's something like 1/6 or 1/10 of the normal power generated. Because I think like an acid mushroom gives you like 210 in base game, and here it's like 20 or 30. So but as long as you just have one mushroom in there, and then do nothing else with the base, except to come in and get oxygen, you're completely fine. Hey, welcome Kiyosuke. I think I've probably just been up late the last few nights. Though not as late as I would normally be. I'm a little surprised that I'm this sleepy. Even so, we're going to try and make some more progress. Okay, so there's a crab squid. Okay, so we need a lot of... Jeez, this is not good. Oh, I don't even have enough space for blood oil.
30 seconds.
Fun fact of the warpers as well. I forget the exact things that change their aggression for warpers. I just remember that the Aurora is one of them that makes them initially hostile. Oh, it's so nice to be able to actually be somewhere without radiation. It takes quite a while to get all the radiation gone, which is kind of what I'm trying to wait for. as well as making the integrated air filter chip. Because there's also a lot of stuff in this area that's highly useful to pick up. Not to mention I'll be scanning a lot of this. I just forget to always get the external grow bed. I think I get that from the island, which is also why. Pretty sure I needed salt for the deep shrooms. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 3 benzene. Yeah, 3 blood oil. Okay, how much space do I have? 1, 2... Golly. Not enough. Okay, so that gets me to 3. But I'm gonna need another synthetic fiber. There we go. That should be enough. So yeah, that gets me 4 blood oils. Assuming this all works out. Alright, so with my 4 blood oils, that will give me 6, so I can make 2 benzenes. Making 2 synthetic fibers. I think ultimately I need 4 synthetic fibers to finish this run. Since I have to upgrade my, my reinforced diving suit twice, once I get down into the Lost River and then the inactive lava zone. Oh, nice! Good luck with the project. I think it's just more that I've stayed up late rather than actually being tired, in the sense of, you know, working on stuff. Mine's just being young and foolish, I suppose. Pick it up. It's only 3. It's kind of bad because I don't know as to whether or not I'll be able to make it out without aggroing Gary Sr. Like, that adult Ghost Leviathan, on the runs where it has aggroed, it made getting down into the Lost River a real pain. And has killed me.
30 seconds.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's the funny thing, Kizuki. I don't think I've been up past 1 in the morning, or 1:30. And usually, if I'm really tired and sleepy, because I've stayed up until like 3 or 4 in the morning. I haven't done that lately. I guess I just might be getting old. You know, I have the mistakes of being young and foolish, when in fact my age is just, like, not able to catch up with it. I guess it's the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak and all that. Alright, that's 1 benzene. Pretty sure I need polyaniline for something else. I think I need it for the Cyclops shield generator. I just never remember. Especially after it's been so long. Is that a radio? No, it's not the radio. Lifepod 17 also helps me orient to my base, especially at night. Wait, what? What's that N1? I think I need some context. Oh, jeez. Radiation detected. Oh no. I have to go back and get my radiation helmet. Ah, jeez. How have you been doing with the Pantheon so far, Kiyosuke? And same thing with Path of Pain. Have you been... Did you make attempts so far, or is it just that you're planning to? I guess I can't ditch all this radiation stuff just yet. Oh, I mean, it's come to planet 4546b and stay because you got blown to pieces. Oh, jeez. I think I completely messed that joke up. I remember that it was a meme, that it was something like, come to Chicago for the tourism, stay because you got murdered. Or something like that. That was just kind of silly. Oh, nice, you've gotten... Have you tried Pantheon 5 then, Sleepy Snuck? If so, how far did you get? Okay, let's find where our base is. Hey, it's not their fault that they just completely forgot about point-blank annihilation. Hey, welcome time. Oh, let's see. Okay, polyaniline, and then I need gold to make the polyaniline. That's true, Edwin. But in this case, they blow up, so they don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about what they could or couldn't do. Of an alternate time and life. Okay, so I need a computer chip. Do I have the... Oh, I even have the table coral. It's like I planned ahead or something. Although I don't think I planned ahead to this. If the excessive amount of resources has been any guide, I think it's been more aimless. There we go. Integrated air filter. Beautiful. And now finally, see you in hell, air pump. Your usefulness is at an end. This is where we just take it out back and shoot it. That's where our air pump is. But we kept you alive for all this time. I just have to ask, what have you done for me recently? They thought it was a decorative Tifi, you know? Yeah, it is top 10 anime betrayals. To be fair, the air pump is only useful until you get the air filter chip, and then you're basically done with it. You just need it to be able to survive early on. Oh, nice! Yeah, if you do Radiant Hall of Gods, then you're definitely going to be fine for Pantheon 5. The only thing is you have to get to Radiance in order to unlock her statue to try her. So, I mean, once you got the other bosses done, then you can get to Radiance and no problem. Cranky-kun, an air pump summer, which is not meant to be. I just had to... I was hanging out with it, but not because I liked it or anything. Yeah. Oh, isn't it the one like Turnip Boy where they had like the Turnip Boy with like the anime drawing, and then it just rips it up because it's too cursed. I remember that though. That was good. Okay, so laser cutter, we've got this. Okay, so now I have enough water, so now all I need to do is just go... I have more than enough of these. Alright, so our plan is go down into the sparse reef. Okay, radiation is... Hey, radiation is almost gone. It's like down 20 or 30 meters now. How deep is it? Let's see. Okay, so it's like 22 meters at the moment. Exactly, Tiffy. Hey, welcome, Pasta Game Boy. Welcome. Hopefully your day is going well. Alright, so our thing is we're going to dive down into the sparse reef. We'll be trying to get the reinforced dive-in suit as quickly as possible, and then get the cyclops shield generator. Then we go to the island. See, the easy way to find the island is you can tell from this grassy plateau. It's that big clump of clouds. And then we can go there. What we're trying to get there is the multi-purpose room, the external grow bed, and then also the purple tablet that's at the top of one of the buildings. Since we can now breathe the surface air, we don't have to do like some crazed run through the place. I should also probably grab a ghost weed, but I'm not planning that far ahead. Yes, there are 20... There's more than 20 Seamoth fragments, but you need to scan 20 of them to be able to get the... to be able to learn how to make a Seamoth in Worse Than Death Run. Right. The thing is, I've been through this area like so many times, going between the Grand Reef for my Ghost Leviathan place. Which one was this? Oh, vehicle upgrade console. Don't need that.
Blueprint acquired.
Yeah, see, the difference when you don't have radiation is night and day. Jeez. Okay. There it is.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, this thermal plant. I don't need that. I was actually surprised that this one is so close. Let's see if I remember the exact stuff. The other problem is that I'm kind of probably going to be pushing this with air. I have to hope that I Find this fast, get in fast. Going there, seeing the bulbs of the Grand Reef, then I'm going too far. Come on. There it is. The only downside is this one has warpers. Granted, it's not exactly the most dangerous of places. Now I have to remember how to get in. Come on. Ah. There it is. I think if you linger too long outside, the warpers will start taking notice of you. Oh, from Beyond Prologue, if you like the old ICOM, the Kimco ports of like the old NES games, like Shadowgate, Deja Vu, and Uninvited, then it's a pretty good one in that kind of theme. It's definitely, I think the old ones are probably the best, but it's still pretty fun for what it is. So I'd recommend it. Jeez. Now for the fun part. Have one more tank of oxygen. I have to ascend. That's why I have these first aid kits. Fangled. To be fair, I didn't expect to be using them like that. But the first aid kits will also half your nitrogen buildup, which can help at moments like those, where you just need to quickly ascend. Wait a sec. I'm supposed to go to the island. I am not even thinking about where I'm supposed to go. Oh, come on. Nitrogen. Work with me here. But yeah, From Beyond Prologue is a good bit of fun. There were... It follows with the ever so fun, terrible ways to die from the older ones. I think the fellow has been meaning to do a sequel, but I think he said something like he lost progress when he updated his computer or something. Which is a real shame. There was one that I think he was doing like a 16-bit kind of thing.
Diversity in this region is unusually
Exactly, TV. If you put bandages on your lungs, then that gets rid of nitrogen buildup. 9 out of 10 doctors agree. Or maybe it's just drugs. And your person is just so hooped up on drugs they don't notice all the nitrogen buildup killing them. Everyone knows, after all, painkillers solve everything. Inhales Band-Aid? Band-Aid? Yeah, that would work too. See, these are all wonderful ideas.
picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Alright, we just gotta find our way... Find a way to the different, Degassi sites. Just terrible at remembering where to go on this island. Oh, better get glue. I mean, you have stuff fall off, but you could just glue it back on. I'm pretty sure that'll work. I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 doctors, you know, in quotation marks, would agree. That being said, I don't think we're getting a stasis rifle. Oh, the indoor grow bed. Oh, that's the easy way to get it.
New blueprint acquired.
I didn't realize that you could just get it that way. Okay, there we go. That's how I can orient myself. And then I need to go there. I am a majestic Skyrim horse. Just going down a mountain.
New blueprint acquired.
Kidding me. Oh, and I gotta start over too. That is so unfortunate.
New blueprint acquired.
There we go. How to escape with my majestic Skyrim horse powers. That being said, even though I don't think I'll be... Oh hey! I can actually take these. Rude. I'll take a lantern fruit. I'll take a bulba seed. Actually, I don't think there's any reason I need to go up to the other one. Hey, rude! This is how you treat your neighbors. I think that's the one I came down from. So I'd like to believe that. Yeah. Hey, you can't... Your angles don't work against Skyrim horses. Oh, it is the wrong one. Okay, where's the right one? Oh, it's over there. Wait, is it? It looks like they both have an observatory. Oh, whatever. I don't think I even need it. I have the purple tablet. I got the multi-purpose room. It's all good. That's strange that I was able to get the fruits, because usually once you have the radiation... Maybe it's the setting that once you fix the Aurora, it's able to be taken. Usually you have to wait for the radiation to completely go away. Also, it's a good thing I'm not doing the extinction mod, because they place a Gulper Leviathan right under that island. And that thing is aggressive in Death Run. My crafting table's way back at my base. Pasta Gaming. I just have to swim a good ways back. A very good ways back. Actually, I think my next thing is to go to the where the sunbeam is. Yeah, because I need to get extra purple tablets, so I actually do need to go over to where that is. Once I make the reinforced diving suit. And then I think I'll be picking up like the cyclops scan engine fragments along the way. Yeah, the de-extinction mod adds in a number of extra critters. Oh good, the It's all gone. One of them is the Gulper Leviathan. The big thing about it is, if it gets you in its mouth, it will instantly kill you with the swallow attack. And on Death Run, it is very, very aggressive. Unfortunately, after playing the Extinction mod for a while, it lagged my old computer. Like crazy. Because I think what happened was it would spawn normal fish excessively to where it just overloaded your computer. Yeah, they added a new Leviathan. It was that and one other critter that was basically alternate, like, stalker one. It was about on the same level of danger as a stalker. And I think they had them, like, near the underwater islands. Yeah. Oh, it's super effective if it gets you in its mouth. I think the first time that I tried Death Run, it was with the Extinction mod, and then I ran into the Gulper Leviathan there. And I didn't get killed, but that was one of the most stressful kind of things, trying to get away from it, because it would not go elsewhere. I had another time that it chased me around in my sea moth. Because I actually went through the trouble of making a sea moth. Oh my goodness. By the time I actually got away from it, I had like 2% health. The poor sea moth was built upon duct tape and prayers at that point. I don't know, it's... At some point, you know, some of these don't bother you too much. Alrighty. I guess after playing for a while, you kind of get numb to some of it. So I don't need that. Don't need that just yet. Where are my diamonds? There they are. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. Reinforced diving suit, 2 titanium. This also increases my crush depth to 800 meters, which is my ticket to getting into the Lost River. Alright, beautiful. We don't even need that anymore. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna need to go to the, Okay, I don't think I need the laser cutter anymore for now. So let's bring a few lithium batteries. Is it? Okay. Beautiful. Let's get to that sunbeam. Be there for the fireworks. Oh, jeez. New level of nightmare fuel. I know that it would be like in the Mario games where you had the big gulper fish, that kind of ones. Where were they? Where they were cheeps, I think they were. But the big ones, I forget what they were called. But the ones, I think it was like Mario 64 or some of the other ones where they would just swallow your character. I was like, oh dang it, get out of the water. It's terrible. Oh no. That sounds suitably horrifying. Alright, so we won't make it there for the sunbeam, because we have a different thing to do. Jeez. Which is apparently get ourselves killed by the bends. Actually, I am kind of disoriented now. Oh, Sunbeam is over that way. Here we are going off on the complete wrong way. Yeah, because that's Bone Shark City. But we need to go over there at some point. Dang, Fangled. They're just not very good at this. Not today. Food and water is not a big problem because on the island we can just get as much as we need. Hey, Llama Boy. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope your day is going wonderful. Thank Fangled. We keep taking Ben's damage. There's a few different things about this. The thing is, on worse than Death Run aggro, the Reaper around here can be very bad. There's also... ah, jeez, if you could hear it, that's already a bad thing. There's also Warpers.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
But because there's bulbo seeds on here, we have enough food and water to last us basically forever. I guess we can stay and watch the fireworks. I didn't think I'd make it over here in time. Come on, I'm a majestic Skyrim horse. I can get up here. Hey, you can't. You're not invited. I'm king of the hill. Yeah, that's right. You back off. I got a knife. What are you gonna do, man? Get your own knife? Maybe it is going to go get its own knife. Hey, hey! You don't even have a knife. That's right. Back off. How can I watch the sunbeam if you're gonna keep coming at me?
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Good.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
I guess that's the end of the game. We'll be safe now.
No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Poor Sunbeam. Alright, there we go. Now to continue on our merry way. I don't think I need to scan this, because I think I already have the schematic because I got the one on the island. This one is a bit curious. I forget exactly how many that I need to get. I know that there's 2 in this place, and then there's one in the watery cave below. The only thing is, I'm a little unsure. I keep getting lost in these caves. Is that I never find all of these that easily. Usually I stumble upon one or two of them, and then hope that that's enough. Ah. I think I remembered being up there. I think I tried to use a propulsion cannon to get to the very top of that mountain, and I found that there's actually kind of limitations as to how high you can get up on the map. Like, you can't get to the very top of the Aurora. But you can get on the Aurora. For fun, I like to do it with the Seamoth. There's just something fun about riding your Seamoth up to the top of things. I don't know if I needed diamonds before. I don't think I need them now. To be fair, I think lithium is probably more what I need. Tell ya, I never quite remember my way through here. Forget if this is the way that leads out to one that overlooking the thing, but I think there's one also in the depths of it. Okay, that's one of them. Alright, so that's where one of them is, but as you can tell. Because the flare is a very interesting thing in this game, Llama Boy. It works very effectively in terms of lighting your way. Where is the other one? It's this way. Rude, man. Very rude. Oh, that's an alternate way. I'm trying to remember. I think the other one is where you go as low as possible. I know that if I get two of them in here, I don't need to get another... I don't need to get the one in the watery cave. I know that the Reaper sometimes will do weird things if you take that route. Which is why I prefer not to go into the watery cave, if it can be avoided. Okay, that's the wrong way. Hey, welcome, James Burks. Oh, remember, it's always most important to work on your time. Watching someone play games on the internet is definitely the least important thing of your day. But hey, I hope your day is going well. Okay, now the fun part. Oh, I think it's this way to get back. I should have left a trail of breadcrumbs. Also, this place is really good if you want shale-related stuff. This is also why I don't want to do this unless I have the integrated air filter chip. Because there's no way I'll find my way around. Okay, so I am in back at the starting area. Oh, I think it's down here. Yeah. That's okay. I don't need my legs to not be broken. You can just do a crap game Actually, I don't want to fall that bad. I don't want to do that big of a crap game thing. Jeez. But I get the feeling that I just looped around. Oh, I did. Son of a... Yeah, I remember this. I know, right? I keep getting lost in these places, and I know I found 2 tablets. But every time it's like... It's kind of like an RNG thing of whether I find the right paths or not. So, apologies. Bear with me. I'm bad at navigating these places. Should definitely get some breadcrumbs. Oh, that's where I came back from. Fingal. I should probably just go for the underwater cave. Reaper curiosities be damned. We find a dead end. Okay, we're back at that place. Beautiful. I can kind of backtrack out. And to be fair, if I use diamonds, I could just make another purple tablet and be fine. But I know that one of the harder things about this run... Oh, there it is. Beautiful. I knew it was around here. Oh. Is that you're cutting it kind of fine with ion cubes. Just because... Okay, so that's how it orients. I'd prefer not to break my legs, but I am a majestic Skyrim horse. I can do this. I have mastered all the angles. That's true.
Scans indicate this
The breadcrumbs would probably be eaten by all the cave crawlers.
with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Okay, so we need to get all the ion cubes here as well. But because we can't use things like the prawn suit to mine infinite ion cubes, we have to basically keep as many... We have to be as very conservative with our ion cube usage as possible. Because what we're going to have to do is as well use a purple tablet to go for one of the locations that has extra cubes put aside. And I usually use the one in the dunes. Just because the Reaper that's around there usually doesn't aggro in a dangerous fashion.
The best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Beautiful. So now, I don't like going out that way either. I remember that one time I put my prawn suit here, and then the Reaper just came in, aggroed it, and pulled it out of bounds. There's some really weird stuff that can happen, especially with the vehicles on this this mod. I'd prefer to keep more than one first aid kit. So many things can hit you for more than 50 damage to where you just need to make sure that you have enough health. I don't think I have that luxury of choice at the moment.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Hey, if you're playing by point-and-click adventure game rules, of course you're going to pick up everything, including the things that are probably super dangerous. Those are the things that you should always pick up. Okay, so I have 2 ion cubes. There should be a third one, I think, in this area. Maybe it's not in this room. Maybe I just missed it in one of the earlier rooms. Uh-oh. 1 second. Oh no, let's not have sewage soup. That's definitely not on the menu. Okay, maybe it was in this room. I think it was, yeah, I think it's down that way, right there. Golly, I can't remember where anything is. Yeah, let's try to avoid sewage soup. No matter how primordial it might be. Because it's like the iron batteries that require, yes, so many extra ion cubes for the rocket. But the ones that we have, they'll mostly be done to open up. Goodness, teleporters and making a blue tablet. And then once we get out of here, we'll be trying to speed back to the place without getting the Reaper's attention. A lot of this seems to be, don't get attention from Reapers and other Leviathans, and life will be good. And when you do, life will be bad. I know that sometimes that Reaper can aggro from very, very far away. And you still have all the Warpers as well to be worried about. Oh yeah, of course. As well, what you need to also do is make sure that you record a bunch of journals, look at the Night Wolves, and then hide them around in places that adventurers will find them. This is 100% important. Ollie, there you are. Oh shoot. Oh crap. He's in the actual wall. That should not be, and yet is. Then again, I've seen more cursed things happen. Hey, mobile vehicle bay. Cooperate with me. Wait, is the ocean ramen because seaweed exists? I guess so. Oh, no. God, we don't need decompression. Hey, I've had it once to where, like, Ghost Leviathans clipped through the ground. As I got a little interesting. Sometimes there's just weird stuff that happens. Okay, so now I should be able to slip around to the underwater islands. I just need to find the cyclops engine fragments. As many of them as possible. Because there's a wreck over here, and this is where a ton of them are located. Alright, you have a great night, Utopias. Thanks for stopping by. Usually, it's not hard to find the engine fragments in a normal game, so you only need 3. This is also a pretty good place if you need... place also has plenty of propulsion fragments. Oh, there's the wreck. I forgot it's deeper than what it actually is. Okay, where are you, Cyclops engine fragments? Usually very easy to find. There's one. Come on, engine fragments.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Don't be like this, engine fragments. There's a 2. That's strange. Usually there's more. Huh. Oh, golly. Only 2? Oh no, that could be bad. This is where I usually get my engine fragments. If I don't get my engine fragments here, then this one's going to be a lot harder. Oh no. Golly. Okay, that makes it much harder. My goodness. Oh man. Engine fragments are like... that's the easy place to get it. Otherwise, you have to go to places like the Cragfield crash site. Quite a few other places. That'd be very bad. This is going to be an interesting run, then. Usually there's like 3 or 4 of those. This time only 2. I'm not even sure that I've found enough fragments in the other places before. Oh, there's the mountains as well that has it, but you know, you got Reapers to deal with. I mean, with a reinforced diving suit, I think you can take a hit. I think I checked, did a search around the 2 islands that are connected by that wreck and only found 2. But I mean, usually I found 3 or 4 in that location. I'm just surprised that there were so few this time. Because normally I'm able to get the 7 without bad stuff. I once had 3 in the Aurora, which was surprising. Yeah, I found 0 in the Aurora this time. Oh no, this means I'm gonna have to definitely go to places like the crash site. Or the mountains.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passage. messenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to
Alright, you have a
report
great
this
night,
anyway?
Lord of the Night Wolves.
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I might be ending it a little bit too, just because, admittedly, I've been a bit sleepier tonight than expected. At this point, I'd be working to get down to the Lost River. Oh, there was a seaglide fragment right there all along. Ah, oh, jeez. I know that, if I remember right, there were supposed to be some seaglides areas in this area that I could have made use of. Guess I'm just kind of bad at noticing some of it. A good bit of this has been de-rusting. There are still so many things that I haven't remembered. Where is it? And I do have a decent amount of stuff stockpiled for. I think I probably need to get more titanium. Actually, I think I might be okay on the titanium. Yeah, I think I'm fine on titanium. Holy. Yeah, we'll probably just go for a few more minutes and then that's probably where I feel like I should probably try and get to sleep early tonight. Apologies, I've been kind of sleepy then tonight. Definitely didn't expect to be kind of like losing steam a lot faster than normal. I took it easy over Christmas. That was definitely more of the mindset of Christmas is kind of like just relax, have fun, visit family. Apparently, it tuckered me out more than I thought. Hey, welcome Tormuz and Nancy. I hope your days are going well. Hey. Rude, stalker. Rude. I'm gonna find some stalker teeth. It's gonna be the hard part. I am terrible at finding stalker teeth. This is the part where I'm supposed to be proven wrong by just stumbling across stalker teeth. I don't think it's happening. Oh, hey, watch out. Yeah, I also went to and got the ion cubes and the tablets from the island and the quarantine platform. So at this point, I'd be working my way down into the Lost River. So I'm kind of going slower than before. I think I might just it's 6 seconds. Oh god. Empty. Oh no! I should pay attention to the oxygen. Jeez. I mean, to be fair, I had blubberfish I could have eaten. It came down to it. Holy, where am I? There we are. There's my base. I know, it's been very weird. Time to go ruin my sleep schedule. I don't know, James Burks. I think I'm gonna try and get back to my own sleep schedule in that respect. I think from this point you know, because I'd have to do Lost River from this point, and I don't think I have the time or the Steam to be able to keep going for that. So I think this is actually where I'm going to end tonight. And then probably next Wednesday we'll just finish it up and see if we can actually get all the way through Deathless. I don't know, it's probably going to be that Lava Zone will get us killed again. And that's assuming we don't get Gary Sr. in the Blood Kelp Zone or Warper. I know, I've made that mistake quite a few times, Tormus, tonight. Oh, you go to sleep 2 a.m. and wake up at noon? Oh, that must be nice, James Brooks. I know, they can be exhausting. Yes, it actually does, Tiffy. So I usually keep it off because I never really find it useful anyway. But that way you also consume less energy with it, because you have the thing where, especially with the radiation, you need to make sure that you're not using as much power as much as possible. Hey, Mario Ortiz, thank you for the sub. Alright, well, you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year as well. I'll be doing some Hollow Knight stuff on New Year's Day, and then I'm gonna try and play through the To the Moon series on Sunday. That might be the case. Yeah, I can understand that, Tormus. I think in my case, I'm just kind of getting older to where if I, Oh, hey there, Artemis. Hey. But I just get sleepier a lot earlier, and, you know, those kind of moments where you can stay wired until 3 in the morning, or I could do it when I was younger, it's kind of, I don't have as much steam for that. Alright, well, you guys have a wonderful night, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.